Everyone, TDR, we're engaging with the gameplay of the game of making wonderful poetry.
Yep. I suppose unrestricted.
And we're trying to make Yuri still super happy.
Vicious.
Judgment.
Judgment?
Incongruent. Effluent. Eternity. Misfortune. Oh no, we missed! Excitement. No, not excitement. Unrequited. Oh god, no, say it. No, say it, Sayori.
There we go.
No!
Oh, dang!
Oh no, Sayori, stop. She likes bittersweet things. I think variants. There we go. Infoul, intellectual, vertigo, tenate. Okay, determination. Uncanny, maybe. Uncanny. Go uncanny. Yeah. Contamination.
Keys?
Geese.
Oh,
Oh, it's just whatever. She can have one. Alright, so it's Yuri poem. Sayori might lag a little bit. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Determination!
That's we use that. Oh yeah, she'll love our poem.
Starting this club and now picking up piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait until the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of the school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Do they usually have fried squid?
Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people.
What
does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? I didn't say I don't like it. And besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Okay. Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Uh-huh.
Eh?
Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Oh no! I've been saying it wrong the whole time. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Huh?
Never mind. Wait a second. That's the second time it was specifically Monica saying something about breaking the fourth wall. So maybe she's the insidious one. Yeah. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine.
It's my arm area.
Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Ah, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. We've made her so sad. I broke her heart. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Yeah?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Oh, she's so depressed.
Aw.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Alright. A little passive aggressive, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. TDR, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, TDR. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she's really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything about it, so I'll drop it for now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Oh, person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, TDR. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Yeah? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? She a robot? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, TDR. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I've said too much. I'm sorry, what do I do? What do I do anyway? What do I know? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk, walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh, sit to myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around and notice Sayori peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you want to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot.
Read minds again?
So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. That's a weird thing to say. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh? That's quite romantic.
Hey?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
TDR, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I always feel more concerned for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. That's not. That was neither gentle nor curious. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a
I can't
person's
look.
mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit.
I feel that way about you.
I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you are.
Yeah? That's not a compliment, is it?
Yeah, sure. It is what it is.
What? That's not an answer.
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
You're the issue. ...
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Wipe. Who should we share my poem with first? Oh, okay, just to make her feel
She's
better.
sad.
She's so sad.
It's nice, like...
You have like 3
yes.
words in there you like, Sayori? Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well... You don't need to worry about what I think.
No, not really.
After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
You want to say I wrote this for me?
Probably Yuri.
I wrote this for me, eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe... But that's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me, like, really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Yeah, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, TDR.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm, like, just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
Don't
Play.
don't be weird if you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I didn't even read her poem.
Sorry. What the hell?
You can't.
Monika, she read home.
Hi, TDR. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gone so refined, TDR. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I feel bad she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. It's alright, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless.
Okay.
But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. She looks at her eyes and finds no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everyone was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. If you think you know that, I think you'd know that better than anyone. It's because you mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that.
Because they're a cartoon.
And then we're not two-dimensional. But yeah, it's clever. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day.
Not really a writing tip.
Are you ever too shy to share writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, bye.
Alright, thanks.
TDR, your writing has only improved in these last few days.
You seem to be the only one that likes it.
Every poem you showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions, because we wrote it for her. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well...
Yuri smiles sadly. What? They do a lot of smiling in different ways, don't they?
TDR, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. Because I really enjoy reading. Well, it's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know?
No, that's weird.
And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type.
No one's making fun of your body type, Yuri.
And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, TDR. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. And I have all these feelings.
Join the club,
And all I
Yuri!
can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. And that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, TDR. I speak too slowly. Evidently, I've been reading it wrong. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends.
No, you didn't.
No. Joined it for cupcakes and then there's hot chicks.
Yeah.
I would say I've had at least one success.
Oh.
Wouldn't you?
You put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling. And she's like, oh, the smiles! Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah.
I do. Poem time.
Let me get it for you.
Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. His finger won't snap. Instead of taking it from me, she did something.
Looks away.
She looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. It wasn't? I missed it.
Love.
Oh, I figured... Okay, I thought... Alright.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. Am I the ghost? I understand this one.
Yes.
Yuri is having even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together.
Oh.
Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Just a huge variety of smiles. I once again...
My only smile for her is...
Even though it's completely against her character.
Yeah.
I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me.
Oh, it's for you.
I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can.
The
poem is...
This is the girl touching me. Once again, Yuri fails to form a sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as she doesn't want me to notice. It's not faint.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Presumably we're in the same club, yeah? I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me. And I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Oh, Nats. Okay, Nats. What do you want?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even.
Next! Wow.
I'm gonna chuck her out the window. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Said you three.
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Oh, I guess Sayori left, didn't she?
Yeah.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is this mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Yeah? Stagnating air is common for shadowing as something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, baby. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori's in here.
Ah. It seems you're right. No, you have
Oh, she actually has quotations. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show us some decency. Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well?
I was busy at Lit
So
Club.
much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Nats, you want to fight? No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh.
Ho ho ho. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted!
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can...
Eh?
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Huh?
Now Natsuki's pounding too. Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never give Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love the atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, TDR.
We do nothing.
The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Well, obviously. You could always help me out as well. Ooh. I'll be really appreciative of that. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members?
Oh. Is it Monica?
Is it Monica or is it Yuri? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work.
No, Nats, you're mean and I don't like you.
It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. TDR may not like to be around you, if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're making excuses for TDR to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to TDR to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Oh. So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said that. I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. TDR, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Very well.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Who do we go with?
We have the choice of Sayori.
We go with Sayori. Nah, screw Sayori.
Wait.
Definitely save it.
I'm gonna save it here. Yeah.
Who's gonna be our main girl?
Well, I mean, originally we wanted to go with Monica.
Well, you don't want to go with Monica, but she never talks to us, never get time with her. We've been like investing a lot in our relationship with Yuri. Natsuki's out of the question. She's awful.
Yeah, no, she's awful.
Sayori's like a little desperate.
She's also gonna kill herself.
Yeah, she's probably gonna die, but I feel like, I mean...
Should we just spend it with Sayori
No.
so she won't kill herself?
We can't take that responsibility onto ourselves. We gotta think about what's best for us, right?
That's why we're saving it here.
We can't just be chasing around Sayori, trying to make, like, Sayori, are you done being sad yet? Especially because she's only sad because we don't have a relationship, and we can't just, like, make a relationship just to cheer her up. That's ingenuine.
I suppose.
Disingenuous. So I think it really is only between Yuri and Monica. And I think, I mean, part of me wants to be a pig and you go for Monica
I
because
know,
she's
right?
the like the president higher year prettier whatever girl, but
Also,
Yuri's the one we've been like
she,
talking
like-
to the whole time.
Monica knows like the whole fourth wall thing.
Oh yeah, Monica's like says all the weird things and she might
Yeah.
have like some really weird stuff going on. It's a hard choice, but we'll decide next time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.